Peter Falk was never simply another actor passing through Hollywood. He became a recognizable and comforting presence for generations of viewers. Best known for portraying the sharp-minded yet casually disheveled Lieutenant Columbo, Falk brought a rare combination of intelligence, humor, and humility to the screen. His performances felt natural rather than theatrical, which helped audiences believe every word he spoke. What truly set him apart was his ability to appear ordinary while revealing a balance few performers achieve. Viewers often felt as if they were watching a real person rather than a scripted character. Off-screen, colleagues frequently described him as thoughtful, creative, and quietly witty. His career was not built on glamour or loud publicity, but on consistency and authenticity. Over time, he became one of television's most beloved figures, remembered for warmth and subtle brilliance rather than controversy or ego. Early life and formative challenges. Born Peter Michael Falk on September 16, 1927, in New York City, and raised in Assigning, New York. He grew up in a hard-working middle-class household. His father owned a clothing store and his mother worked as an accountant, creating a stable yet modest upbringing that emphasized responsibility and discipline. At the age of 3, Falk underwent surgery to remove his right eye due to a rare illness. Instead of allowing this challenge to limit him, he adapted with resilience and confidence, later wearing a glass eye that became part of his recognizable appearance. Friends and teachers often refer to Niño as lively morale for humor and curiosity, qualities that helped him navigate childhood with optimism. These early experiences shaped his character, giving him empathy and determination that would later influence his acting. Rather than hiding his differences, Falk embraced them, turning what could have been an obstacle into a distinctive feature that audiences would come to associate with his charm. An unconventional path to acting. Falk's journey into the performing arts did not follow the traditional Hollywood route. After serving as a cook in the United States Merchant Marine, he pursued higher education, earning degrees in political science and public administration. For a period, he worked as a management analyst for the Connecticut State Budget Bureau, a respectable but unfulfilling position. His passion for storytelling and performance gradually pulled him toward community Thesau Asorkanti Borstau Antni Ti Iti Wachopusor Wai Epizapasisau Waikarsi Hai Ni Anfapusdau Asti covered the joy of embodying characters and engaging audiences. Encouraged by positive responses to his stage work, he eventually made the bold decision to leave government employment and pursue acting full-time. Training at the Actors Studio in New York refined his technique and introduced him to other aspiring performers who would later become influential figures in film and theater. This gradual transition reflected not impulsiveness but courage, showing that meaningful career changes often begin with quiet determination rather than dramatic leaps. Breakthrough roles and growing recognition. Peter Falk's professional acting career gained momentum in the late 1950s through stage productions and television appearances that highlighted his expressive range. His breakthrough in cinema arrived with the 1960 film Murder, Inc., where his portrayal of volatile gangster undercover earned critical praise and an Academy Award nomination. A second nomination soon followed for Pocketful of Miracles in 1961, confirming his ability to handle complex and layered roles. These early successes showcased intensity, balanced with vulnerability, qualities that would become hallmarks of his performances. Unlike many rising stars, Falk did not rely solely on leading roles. He embraced character parts that allowed him to explore human contradictions and emotional nuance. Directors valued his instinctive timing and collaborative spirit, noting how he enriched scenes without overpowering fellow actors. His growing reputation was built less on celebrity image and more on the trust he earned through dedication, preparation, and a genuine respect for storytelling. The creation of an iconic detective. In 1968, Falk stepped into the role that would define his legacy, Lieutenant Columbo. The character's rumpled raincoat, soft voice, and polite persistence created an unconventional television detective who relied on observation and patience rather than force. Falk infused Columbo with warmth and subtle humor, turning simple gestures into memorable moments. Audiences quickly embraced the character's habit of appearing distracted before revealing sharp insight with a gentle, "Just one more thing." The performance earned multiple Emmy Awards and established the series as a cornerstone of television history. What made Columbo enduring was not flashy action, but intellectual engagement and human relatability. Falk's portrayal demonstrated that intelligence could be quiet and kindness, and could coexist with determination. The role also influenced later detective dramas, proving that compelling characters do not require extravagance. Through Columbo, Falk became a familiar presence in homes around the world, symbolizing wit wrapped in humility. Versatility beyond a signature role. Although Columbo became his most recognized character, Falk's career extended far beyond a single series. He appeared in a wide range of films that highlighted his adaptability, from comedies to emotionally intense dramas. Performances in movies such as The In-Laws and A Woman Under the Influence revealed his comfort with both humor and vulnerability. Later audiences fondly remembered his gentle narration as the grandfather in The Princess Bride, a role that introduced him to younger generations. Directors appreciated his willingness to experiment and his openness to independent cinema, where he explored unconventional storytelling. Off-camera, Falk nurtured a passion for painting, often using art as a form of relaxation and self-expression. Exhibitions of his work surprised fans who had known him only as an actor, revealing another creative dimension. This balance between mainstream success and personal artistry illustrated a career guided by curiosity rather than rigid ambition. Personal life and enduring relationships. Peter Falk's personal life reflected both stability and change, much like the varied characters he portrayed. He married Alice Mayo in 1960, and together they adopted 2 daughters, Catherine and Jackie. Despite demanding work schedules, he made efforts to remain involved in family life, valuing shared experiences and simple routines. After their divorce in the mid-1970s, Falk later married actress Shira Denise, beginning a long partnership marked by collaboration and mutual support. Denise appeared in several episodes of Columbo, and their shared professional interests strengthened their bond. Friends often described Falk as loyal and affectionate, someone who appreciated companionship over spectacle. In later years, Denise stood by him as his health declined, demonstrating deep commitment and care. His family relationships revealed a private side grounded in affection and resilience, showing that behind the recognizable television figure was a man who cherished close connections and personal loyalty. Professional opinions and industry dynamics. Like many long-serving performers, Falk developed strong opinions about collaboration and professionalism within the entertainment industry. Over decades of work, he encountered a variety of personalities and creative styles, some harmonious and others challenging. Accounts from colleagues suggest that he valued respect, preparation, and teamwork above status or ego. While stories occasionally circulated about disagreements or difficult experiences, Falk generally maintained a reputation for diplomacy and humor rather than hostility. Industry veterans often note that creative differences are common in artistic fields where passion runs high. What distinguished Falk was his ability to separate professional disagreements from personal bitterness. Him to continue working productively with diverse teams. His focus remained on the craft itself rather than public disputes. This balanced approach helped preserve long-term relationships and ensured that his legacy century praise quality, exemplarity, and character rather than sensational anecdotes. Later years and lasting influence. In his later life, Peter Falk gradually stepped back from public appearances as health challenges emerged. Yet the affection audiences held for him never faded. Tributes from fellow actors and fans emphasized his intelligence, humor, and approachable demeanor. When he passed away in 2011 at the age of 83, reflections on his career highlighted not only awards and nominations, but also the human warmth he consistently brought to every role. His final resting place in Los Angeles became a quiet point of remembrance for admirers who associated him with comfort and clever storytelling. Falk's influence continues through reruns, film archives, and the enduring popularity of Columbo, which still attracts new viewers. More than a performer, he represented authenticity in an industry often defined by spectacle. His legacy endures as a reminder that subtlety, kindness, and dedication can leave a deeper mark than noise, ensuring his presence remains vivid long after the final curtain.